Welcome to Zolder in the GT4 car. I'm in the Porsche Cayman 714, I don't know what it's called. This is my first official race in a GT4 car, and because I'm a complete idiot, I've managed to cook both of my qualifying laps. So we are starting near the back. So I think we need to kind of carve our way through this first group, but this car's really slippery on the opening lap, so I don't want to rotate it and just seem like an idiot, you know? Which is highly likely.
Eight cars in.
We've gone, guys. Let's go.
Green, green, green.
Defend the inside.
Left side. Clear on the left. Clear left.
Ooh, good catch, my dude. He's missed that apex, though. So have I.
On your right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
A little forceful, but you gotta do it. Good catch, though, Julian. I thought he was absolutely in the gravel. So I've done about 3 laps of practice, so I don't really know how much you can cut of these corners. So I know you can get a slowdown if you absolutely take the piss out of it, though. So we've got to be a little bit careful. Alright, and this corner here is difficult. Yes, we are bad. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so I don't know the meta of GT4 racing, but from what I remember, the BMW is heavier and is better in like kind of longer tracks with lots of straight lines. But in the twisty stuff, it's not so good. Whilst the Cayman is, of course, a mid-engine car, so it's quite good through the twisty tight corners. So theoretically, I feel like this is a track where we should be very strong at. But who knows? I have literally no idea. So we've got to work on our runs through the death chicane because that sets us up into a good move into turn 1. He's messed it up.
On your left. Still there.
Alright.
Clear on the left.
Running in deep, and we're through. Alright, it's making more and more sense. The tires have really come alive this lap, so car feels really nice. I'll say as I miss the apex. little bit too late and a little bit too much brake pressure. So wind it down just a little bit. Moving on up. Oh, oh, oh. He's caught it. He's lost it. He's caught it. He's in deep.
Left side. Hold your line.
Of course.
Clear on the left.
Okay, so he's mega through that section. So when this car first came to iRacing, it was really, really difficult to drive. Like, maybe not really, but fairly difficult to drive. Like, too difficult to drive for the car that it is. If that makes sense. But there's obviously been a... Oh, don't get to slow down. Obviously been a bunch of changes since then, because it feels really quite nice. It's very stable. We're gonna have to get a run out of the death chicane to get him, which is our worst corner on the track, so time to get good. Break at 100, kind of tip it in. Slide it up. Good. We just cut the track. I reckon we try and set him up out of this corner. I'm just not good enough, really. Oh, I'm almost there. I don't want to do that. Hey, Lifter, thank you so much for the sub. We're all over this dude. We can't get the speed where it actually matters. We're gonna get there though.
Left side.
Be brave.
Keep it to the right. Hold your line.
Alright, park the
Clear on
bus.
the left.
Alright, we're through. Let's go. On to the next. Big slide through that corner. Oh, he's lost it. No. And he's died behind us. You hate to see it. So I smacked the curb at the chicane that lap, and I don't think it's given me any damage. But just wanting to make sure. Alright, let's keep going.
You're in fifth.
Big payday for this one. We're gonna get 5 iRating. And steep. Okay, so that right-hander is so much better when you don't actually hit the anti-cuts. All right. Seems like the guy in third has damage, I want to say. Or has copped a massive slowdown. That's just never clearing. Probably damage. A little bit too much speed into turn 1. Go Cayman. Oh, that's gonna be really... You know what? Everything's okay. Everything's fine. There was a moment there where I was like, things are about to not be fine, but then they were actually just fine. Alright. We can definitely go faster here. I think it's time to start turning the knife a bit. I will be honest, this car feels really good around so many corners at this track, but that death chicane at the very end, like the final 2 corners, there are some cars that feel amazing through that death chicane. The V8 supercar is a really good example. Tossing the V8 through that chicane feels awesome. But this car, I'll be honest, feels pretty garbage through that corner. It's just like, I don't know, it's maybe the speed or the banking or the bumps, but it just doesn't turn. And it just feels like you're just dealing with understeer the whole way. It's very strange. Alright, so we're caught up to this next pack. Now I've just got to dispatch of them. Alright, that was a bit better. I actually got it turned in then. Yeah, so this track is Zolder, if you've never heard of it before. It's in Belgium, and the worst thing about Zolder is that it's the track that's forgotten in Belgium. Because there's another Belgian track which is quite good, apparently, and everyone forgets about Zolder. I feel like if it was in any other country, it would be like sort of talked about a little bit more, but everyone focuses on the other Belgian track. Hey Dan, thank you so much for the sub. I hope you're having a great day. I have to have a go here.
On your left. Keep it to the right. Stay on the left. Stay left.
Got on the ABS there. Whoops. Oh, thought that BMW was going around for a second. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Get the run, get the run, get the run, get the run.
Right side. Hold your line, hold your line. Clear.
Woo! Opportunistic, but you gotta make those moves count. On to the next. Whoa. Whoa. Oh god.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Oh, Ultimate Sacrifice. Thank you so much for the host. I completely missed it. I hope you had a really good stream. Thank you so much.
You're in fourth.
Right, let's do our best to catch up to this BMW. We're running out of laps though.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, he's off the road. That's a slowdown, surely. Hey, what's up? Thanks for saying hi. This is Zolder. It is a track that exists.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
We're definitely catching him, but we're gonna have to set him up for a move as well. What racing were you doing today, Ultimate Sacrifice? This is definitely the most underrated Belgian track, I would say. This is the AI F1 2020. Nice. I have to install that game and play it. Do we have to pit for fuel in GT4? We do not. Just for funsies. I miss some F1 driving. Let's keep chasing this dude down. Not long to go. So we're up against a BMW again, so let's have a big think about how we're going to get past him. He's quite quick down the straight, so if we're going to make moves, we need to set him up and be opportunistic. Very nice of the traffic there to get out of the way, but not good for us. Some zones where we can be really opportunistic is actually into this hairpin here, if we get a really good run. Into turn 1 if he makes a mistake through the chicane. Or into any of the chicanes around the back section, we can have a go as well. Those are pretty much our only options, I think. And this guy's fairly good, so I doubt he's going to make a mistake at the dash chicane, so we're going to actually have to work for it a little bit here. Got a really good run off there and maybe jam the car up the inside here. That's an option. Or we could do this. Gotta get a big run on him. It's just getting really good exits out of these corners. Oh! Almost rear-ended him there.
Right side. Hold your line, hold your line. Clear on the right.
I actually made the apex. I could have got off the brake.
Go right.
Oh. Yellow flags are gone.
Out of fuel. Might not make it to the end. On your right. Hold your line, hold your line. Still there. Clear.
I was always going to disappear there. I probably should have waited. Go. Ooh! I hit him. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, we've messed it up.
White flag. One more lap to go.
Just gonna park the bus.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Spot it, let's go. Go Porsche, come on. Just a little bit more power.
On your right.
You can't keep doing that every lap.
Hold your line, hold your line.
We've got to be brave here. Oh.
Clear.
Good racing by him. He was very clean. He didn't do anything wrong. I'm getting frustrated because I couldn't pass him, but he's been absolutely fine. Good race. GG.
Checker flags out. Great job, driver.
That was fun. Oh my god. I'm gonna park it here. Let's watch that final lap also. That was hectic. Honestly, I should have just let go of the brake there. He was good. He gave me room. He could have just turned in because it was fairly late. Probably should have just waited and had to go here. So what he was doing, and by the way, like this is completely legal. He was braking a lot later than I was for this corner. So my braking marker is this kind of patch there, and he was braking like almost after it. And his car is heavier than mine, so he would always miss the corner. So you'd watch he goes in way deep. The correct line is what I'm doing. So what he would do is he'd always check up on the exit. I couldn't see that. I probably should have just stuck in it there. But because he was doing that, I couldn't get a run on him. Completely fine, but also just like what I should have done, I should have seen it coming, and I should have slowed myself up more, waited for him to do that, and then given myself more time to get a big run and pass him up the next straight. But you know, we did our best. So you watch, like, I'm braking at this marker, and he's braking after it. And he's going way in deep. He's not getting a slowdown because technically he's making the chicane, but it's really late. He has to basically stop on the chicane, and because he's stopping on the chicane, I have to do the same, and I can't get a run on him. It's actually, like, now that I think about it, incredibly smart. He probably was doing it entirely unintentionally. He was probably just outbraking himself every lap. But what he was doing, by braking so late, I couldn't send it up the inside here. And I knew that. Every time I went in here, he outbraked me. So it's like, he would always outbrake me, and then he would always slow me up off the next corner. Which is like, I don't know, maybe he was doing that on purpose, but if he wasn't, genius. Absolute genius. I should have kept it on the road here. I was just being an idiot. So I saw him do that, and I was just like, gotta run. And final lap. I braked late, but yeah, it was always going to disappear. I needed to brake really late, but I just wasn't confident enough. And that was just weird. I couldn't see him, so yeah. It was good though. It was a good race. We did some cool moves.